Hey everyone, John here. This is my 63-week post-op update since I had VSG surgery down in Tijuana, Mexico at the Obesity Control Center with Dr. Ariel Ortiz. I had my surgery September 13th, 2016. Highest weight was 330 pounds back in June of 2016 when I started my pre-op. And day of surgery, I was 281 pounds back in September 2016. And today I am 184 pounds. So that's a total weight loss of 146 pounds. So I'm approaching my goal, probably 15 pound goal based on what they gave me. But I've kind of updated my new goal. Instead of 170 pounds, I think I'm going to go for 165. And then just kind of see where we are at that point. So I'm 19 pounds away from that goal, and that's just feeling achievable. And I feel great. So that's my update. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I actually, week of Thanksgiving, I either lost a pound or stayed the same. Well, let's just say I stayed the same probably. So, because I didn't update. Um, Last week. Sorry, I don't know why I missed that. So just got away from me. So I've lost 3 pounds in the last 2 weeks, and that's coming off of a Thanksgiving holiday. So I'm thrilled with that, and especially this late in the game of a 63-week post-op. So I'm going to take every single pound that I get. So I am still. I'm walking about 15,000 steps a day. I kind of been pushing through the pain and been able to tolerate that. So, a minimum of 10, but the last week I've gotten 15,000 in, so each day. So, kind of thrilled with that. I think maybe one day I didn't walk. So that's my exercise. Hip back still kind of get issues. I'm gonna go in Monday for another potential different type of injection test to see if we can on my back to see if that will help or not. So, but overall, I'm still feeling really good. So I don't even know that I want to mess with another injection in the back. So I don't know. We'll see. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling about that. And I have still been sticking with not having my protein shake until about late in the afternoon. So 3, sometimes 4 o'clock. I'll get up in the morning, I have a cup of coffee, then I work, and then I will, 15,000 steps takes me it's a good 2 hour walk. So I sometimes 2 hours and 10 minutes sometimes. So I do get up, have my coffee, get some work done in the morning, and then I go on my 2 hour walk, and then usually come back and shower and don't have my shake. It's kind of working, so I'm kind of okay with doing it. I'm gonna continue doing it till it just doesn't become an issue. Kind of just shaking some things up, and it's losing. I'm losing. I'm not. If I start getting hungry again where I need it in the morning, then I'm gonna start doing it. I'm not gonna stick with this if it's not working or if it's becomes cumbersome. And I've seen a lot of stuff that people say skip breakfast and don't skip breakfast, metabolism, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know, who knows what's right, what's not, but it's working. I'm doing okay with it. And I'm going to continue doing this because I'm really on that home stretch. And I think we all need to shake things up towards the end on, getting to that home stretch. And, it's interesting for the first time, I would say probably in my life. I've been dieting since I was probably 4 or 5 years old. So I've been on my entire life with diets and stuff like that. But I don't feel bad kind of doing some shaking things up and changing some things and doing a diet for the last, 15, 20 pounds because it's only 15 or 20 pounds that I have to do. And I don't know that I've ever when I was ever got to the point where like, hey, I only have 20 pounds to lose or 15 pounds to lose. It's a weird concept because it's always been a big number. It's always been never seemed achievable. And I had at one point in my life been down to, like, when I had the lap band, I for a hot second I was down to 178 pounds. I think that's the lowest that I got with the lap band. Not quite sure. Um, at one point before the lap band, in years 20 years ago, I actually had, done another. I've probably lost 100. I've probably lost 1,000 pounds my entire life with all the diets and everything that I've done. So, but I had gotten down, I think, to 165, 160, maybe at one point in my life when I was in my mid 20s, when I was on, and I just basically, I was working out all the time and I wasn't really eating. Wasn't necessarily a real healthy way that I did it, but I did it. Got there. I was eating maybe one meal a day, so don't get me wrong. I wasn't anorexic or anything like that. So, so I got to that point, and so I think that's where I'm trying to shoot with, trying to get with my new weight loss goal, 165. Plus, that'll be exactly losing half because I weighed 330 pounds when I started this. So I figured if I could get to that 165, that'll be exactly half, losing a half of me or losing a whole one of me, however you want to look at it. So getting to 165 and losing 165 pounds, so that's kind of why I've changed my goal to 165, because I don't think that's too thin for me. I'm only 5'4", so I probably should weigh less than that, but I don't know. We'll see when I get to that point. But anyways, I'm rambling, but where I was going with this is that I feel achievable. I feel like it's achievable, and I don't mind doing the extra, not eating till 3 o'clock, doing my shake and putting in the extra exercise and doing the little rigid diets, because I know it's achievable. I know it's not like, oh my God, having to lose 50 pounds and this is never, do it for, 4 weeks and then you're done. I'm sick of it. Because after 4 weeks, I might be okay. And me getting to that, and I'm getting to that point where it's like, oh, okay, I'm getting achievable. I can see it, I can feel it, and I'm okay with it. Now I'm switching gears with it. I just want to be healthy, and I'm like, I'm not looking like, oh my God, I can't wait till this is over. I'm looking forward to, hey, I can't wait to start maintaining, and I can't wait to, exercise for health and not necessarily for weight loss. And that's because, part of the reason why I've done the walking as my routine is because it is a routine, and I can do that anywhere. No matter where I am, if I'm traveling, if I'm, on business, or if I'm, on vacation or family house, whatever, I don't need a gym to do that. So walking is a part of my life, and it's really easy to just go do. So that's why when I first started, that is my exercise. And, because I belong to a gym, I just haven't been to it. It's just because because I've been so concentrated on the walking, and I know I need to get to the gym, and I'm okay with that. And I want to add that in. And that's what I'm kind of hoping too, is that the next stage of this is adding the gym and continuing my walking. So to keep my walking as part of my life forever, the gym probably will be too, but I want to make it so it's always achievable. It's always a part of there. It's always part of it. And I just can't wait for this is all going to be exercising to be healthy, and not necessarily for the weight loss and the maintaining, but I see that. I see that coming, and I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I don't think I have ever felt that way. Even when I was down to 165 or 60 pounds way back when in my 20s, and I the lap band, when I got down to the 178, I never saw that. I was down to 178 for a hot minute, and the band had slipped. And so then they had to take the fluid out, and then all of a sudden I just started gaining, and then it was just a horrible thing. And then also with the lap band, I was throwing up every single day. Not by choice, that's the way the lap band was. The restriction was just completely different than the sleeve. And so it wasn't necessarily a healthy weight loss, and it was more of a bulimic type. Not that I was throwing up, but I just wasn't necessarily getting nutrients and stuff like that too. And I wasn't exercising when I had the lap band. It was truly that weight loss was just truly based on, restriction and food and not being able to keep anything down. And then when I was, the kind of stuff that I could keep down wasn't healthy. It was rice cakes and um, ice cream was easy to do and stuff like that. So the lap band just was just a horrible thing for me. It just didn't work, obviously, and it slipped. And then, I don't know if you guys all knew, but when it eventually had to be removed emergency, I was rushed to the hospital because I couldn't even keep saliva down, and it had slipped so bad, and I had gotten a fill, and then the doctor tried to remove the fill, and he couldn't remove it. So it's a long story. So okay, I just on the rampage today, so I am so sorry. Anyways, that's my update for the week. I'm feeling great, exercising, and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm gonna have some NSVs because I think I'm about to get into size 32 pants, at least in the next week or two, if I'm not already there. The 34s are feeling really, really big, so that's exciting news too. So anyways, I hope everyone is doing well. Those researching, please do your research, do what's right for you. And then those that are having surgery this week, good luck. You're going to do great. It's so much easier. So take care. Go out and do one thing right. Take care. Bye.